Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Paragon Masters. I'm your host, Toaster Loading. To my left, to my right, Shane Lynch, another Notch who is a developer, as I can see there from that sweet dev team jacket you got going on. Well done, Notch. Looks really good.
Yeah. As of today.
Yeah, we have some great news for everyone here tuning in the Paragon Masters. Another Notch is a dev. Congratulations to another Notch.
Rest in peace, Paragon. I would screw this game up so bad.
Everyone's just rampage. All rampage.
Yeah, it would just be
all the time.
Nothing but rampage. It would just be 5v5 rampage all the time. I would love to see 5v5 Richter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
5v5 Richter. That'd be pretty fun.
Hey, can we test the casting real quick? Does it sound
we are
good?
so close to the camera, by the way.
Oh yeah, we had to remake the call. Yeah.
We are like on hello everybody.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Hello everybody.
We want to make sure this one's really up close and personal. We'll get that fixed. But let's talk about what the heck we just saw.
Oh my god, it was so
Mayhem
good.
versus Triangle Formation in the first match of best of 3 here in the semifinals. One of these two teams is going to be a finalist. Will it be Triangle Formation or will it be Mayhem? Mayhem picking up that victory right off the bat. We looked at the picks and the bans. We saw Notch. You kind of pointed out, hey, this is going to be aggressive. They got to be aggressive now. And they did that, and they did it so well. I mean, such control over the game, like you said, up to the 25-minute mark. And then Triangle Formation doing a fantastic job in the meantime, keeping up, still farming, not going too far behind on card points. They were just going down on objectives. Triangle Formation had a good couple team fights, played defense, but that kind of sliver of the core right at the end there, Mayhem closing that one out. So we talked about before the break, both Mayhem and Triangle Formation probably not feeling great about that game. Mayhem, though, still got to feel good. They just took down Triangle Formation, never been taken down in the Paragon Masters. Let's talk a little bit more about this as we are getting the picks and bans for match number 2.
So a lot of people said I was being biased towards Triangle Formation, which I'm used to, but I want to clarify. I want to clarify this. If I'm live lunatic and Team Mayhem, yes, I feel great. We just beat Triangle Formation. Nobody's done that in Paragon Masters. But at the same time, the game, Triangle Formation did a very good job defending. Yeah. They got 2 inhibitor respawns. They turtled the game for a very long time.
50 minutes.
They were able to turn around and get an inhibitor. If Triangle Formation was able to pick up that last team fight there, Triangle Formation would have won.
Yeah.
So we have to understand that, yes, Team Mayhem did a wonderful job, but 1 or 2 mistakes like they made would have cost them the game.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, Mayhem did. Now, with that being said, Notch, Mayhem, the series of mistakes they made from like 30 minutes on were much more numerous up until that point.
Right.
The big one was that dive underneath mid inhibitor was the point where Triangle Formation was like, wait a second. You know what I mean? Now they probably didn't ever doubt themselves, but definitely gave Triangle Formation like okay, we're finally back in this.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I agree, Notch, that Mayhem made a series of mistakes that would, in that sort of vacuum perspective, would be like, we don't feel good about it. But at the same time, they made those mistakes and then came right back out, and they still were able. You know what I mean? Like it's still the hallmark of a great team is their ability to persevere through those sort of things. Right. We witnessed in game number 1 that Team Mayhem has the fortitude to persevere through that sort of those misplays. There isn't any internal problems with shot calling. People don't get tilted too bad. The question is, can Triangle Formation consult themselves, get together, huddle up, and come back from that game? We just lost to Greystone Muriel Camaro.
Yeah.
And every single one of us had our comfort picks. Every single one of us had our best hero. Yeah. And we still lost. Triangle Formation could be shaken up and could be making an exit right here. It's a bold statement, I know, but I mean, can you blame me?
That's what's so crazy, right? Is the entire Paragon Masters we talk about Triangle Formation being undefeated up until this point. and saying, okay, they're 5-0. This is one of our finalists. This is going to be the guys in. They're one game away from losing that and not making it to the finals. They're one game away from third place. They've been first this entire time. Now, again, it's Triangle Formation that we're talking about. It's a team that, like you said, Notch, has been played together the longest. We see such a Shane's got excited. We see such cohesion with the team. They're able to adapt to so many things. If you're Triangle, let me ask this question first. And guys, we're still waiting on the picks and bans here. I'm sure Triangle Formation and both Mayhem were like, all right, what do we do? What are the mind games that we play? And I want to ask you, Notch, starting with you, what would you do if you're Mayhem, right? You just beat them with a very aggressive team comp. Do you do it again? Is it if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Or do you do something completely different, pull another surprise out, and try to catch Triangle Formation even more off guard?
Glory.
That's an insane pick. Don't ever say that again out loud.
Clyde Richter. This is pretty sweet.
You do it again. You continue to be aggressive.
I don't know, man.
I don't think we just saw what Triangle Formation what happens to Triangle Formation when they fight on the back foot, when they're playing defensively. You do it again. I've talked about it since Agora's Rising 2. I've said it every single week of Paragon Masters. You have to be hyper aggressive against Triangle Formation, and you will beat them. And nobody's listened up until tonight.
No one's listening to me.
One team is listening to me.
Kids.
And tonight they listened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what
and
it looks like. Yeah, I mean.
Here's the thing, though, about Triangle Formation, is I feel like they lost that game in the early game. That's why they lost, is because the first 15, 20 minutes of that game, they were getting stomped.
Yeah.
They were barely getting kills. Triangle Formation is aware of that. They have to know, hey guys, maybe we'll just get maybe we'll get wards a little bit earlier. We'll lane a little bit safer. Something like that. I think maybe that. I don't know. But here's the thing: Mayhem's up a game, so they have a game they can lose.
Yeah.
So I think either way, I don't mind if they stick to a similar composition. That would be fine and dandy. But at the same time, maybe they have two pocket strategies. Maybe they're gonna pull out the gadget Gideon. You know what I mean? Who knows, man?
Did you say Tupac?
So I did. Yeah, Tupac and Biggie back on the field.
Welcome back.
Tupac strategies. I'm not sure what a Tupac strategy is.
Oh, you'll see it.
But
you'll know when you see it. It's one of those. Now, Shane, I kind of want to talk about, because casting a lot of games before and seeing best out of 3 matches. Yes, you have that mentality of I got a game to lose as a team, but that also it's like, all right, we're up, it's fine. But you then lose a game as Mayhem. You're like, okay, now we're 1 game away from losing.
Right.
That's a terrible mentality to go into this, by the way.
Sure.
If we lose, don't worry. We have a game to lose.
Right.
It's a load off the shoulders, though, right?
It is.
Like
it definitely is.
Yeah.
I think on the subconscious level more the conscious. Like
agreed.
Consciously, like, hey, we're gonna kick we're gonna kick them in the face. But subconsciously, your mind's like, okay, cool. Like we can lose this. But yeah, it is. You're right. Not just not. You don't want to come into this being like, hey, we can lose this, guys. Let's just not ward.
Right.
One thing I also want to talk about is about the warding. It was so impressive to see Triangle Formation, even though they were so pushed into their base the entire game. When they had 2 inhibitors down, you would still see wards past or at least to the halfway part of the map.
They had to watch that back door.
Sure, right. So that's one of the reasons. But
it's 100%.
But to do that, to be confident enough to send a guy out, have the coordination, be like, hey, all right, let's go ward these guys. We'll come back.
Yes.
That's
exactly where we got him. Was Disney?
That's literally where they got me.
You're right. I didn't even know you guys
literally got him from Disney.
Like, we're not joking.
Got
That's actually the case.
That's well spotted, G-Code. Well spotted indeed.
100% Disney, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway,
M-I-C-K-E-Y.
That was another life. We can't mention them here. It's under contract.
Sorry.
No, but still super impressive to watch Mayhem. Okay, so now if you're Triangle Formation, you got your comfort picks. I kind of want to talk about the changes to Rangers. Again, the fact that they don't turn on until later in the match, I think just so helped Mayhem there even more. Do you think we're going to see Triangle Formation not go with their Triangle Formation this game? What are your thoughts, Notch, Shane?
Oh, we've seen Triangle Formation play we've seen Beacon play fighters. We've seen. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more fighters coming out of Triangle Formation.
Exactly. I agree. I would like to see a Grux. I would like to see a Grux on Triangle Formation. Whether they swap out the Rampage for the Grux, or they maybe go with or even a Richter. Like, I don't know, man. I would like to see.
I feel like swapping
different.
out Rampage for Grux is a good call.
Rampage for Grux.
I mean, we saw how
keep Steel.
Keep Steel.
So we don't know what the bans are yet. The draft I think is about to get finalized.
It's coming right now. I can see it over here. It's coming.
Yeah, really? Okay.
But I think Grux for Rampage. We saw Rampage kind of fall off, and I think Grux will come in and be able to do. I mean, with Selwog's Grux play is top notch, boys.
Yeah,
it's top.
It's another notch.
They're so good at this.
Okay. They're in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the draft right now and check it out. Here it is.
I'm done. I'm out of here. I can't do this anymore. I can't
Triangle Formation bans out Decker. Team Mayhem bans out Sparrow. Triangle Formation, you're going to see a Murdoch, a Grimmex, a Twin Blast, a Steel, and a Grux. Looks like they listened to you, Notch and Shane. But on the side of Mayhem, we're seeing a Murdoch, we're seeing a Grux, we're seeing Greystone again, Iggy and Scorch, and Severog. Here's that Tupac. This is the Tupac you're looking for.
I told you the Tupac strategy's coming out.
This is the Tupac strategy.
I told you,
let's
man.
let's talk about it.
Notch,
Mayhem
can I
doing
just
it again.
Notch? Did we call it? Did we not call the Grux for Rampage?
You guys did.
Did we not call that?
High five. High five it up. But
chat, can we please get some Kappa claps?
Kappa claps for those guys. I mean, these are the Paragon analysts right here, the top knowers, the all things Paragon. Okay, Severog, Iggy, and Scorch. Greystone again, keeping the Greystone, which I would assume is they use him for the earlier game aggression. They use him to dive those towers. He gets 2 lives. Where do you see Iggy and Scorch and Severog now taking the place of the other 2 heroes?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say something.
Just say it.
I see chat saying they lost because of the Severog pick.
No, Madspore.
Madspore Sash.
Hello.
We talked about growth being literally the greatest affinity in the game right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Severog can build super frickin' tanky, not lose any damage, and stack his Q properly with penetration. And boys, is it G frickin' G? The dude is a monstrosity of a hero now.
Man.
With this patch. This patch, Severog is good. If I don't know who's playing Severog because I can't see the name. Whoever's playing Severog right now has to be on friggin' point.
The Severog player is going to make or break this team. Severog and Murdoch are going to make and break this team. Grux, maybe miss a smash and grab here and there. Greystone, your job is literally to feed. Iggy and Scorch, you just lay down turrets.
Iggy takes no damage. He's going to build full tank.
Super tank. Yeah. We talked about this.
He's going to build his stupid tank, and tainted magic is always.
So here's the thing. I wonder. Now that Triangle Formation has shown their hand, they didn't build one single point of lifesteal. So if you can just outlive the Rangers, which is certainly viable for Team Mayhem here. I mean, they have a person who can die twice. They have Severog, who's mobile and friggin' tanky.
Yeah.
They have Grux, who is also mobile, not quite as tanky as the other 2, but still can tank a lot of damage. Iggy and Scorch just constantly throws down turrets, and Murdoch's in the backline the whole time. I feel like this draft, this is really interesting to me. Because lifesteal's not being picked up, you can just make these team fights drag out and just beat them down, with half the damage, but they can take twice as much damage. This is going to be interesting, but I agree. Severog, I'd imagine we're going to see Severog in the jungle, Greystone. I'm interested to see how they lane it, but we'll see when we get in the game.
We'll see Greystone back in the lane, and I do think Severog will be in the jungle, 100%.
Yeah. Now, one thing I've always wanted to see. I've always wanted to see on a Severog is Blink Charm into his right click into that dash. So just seeing him running and then just ulting people backward. I mean,
oh my God.
I hope that this is that Mayhem can do this right now. I'm gonna be very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to get into the match. The draft is done. They are loading in. We're just waiting for those replay IDs, and we are going to be into game number 2 of our semifinals between Triangle Formation and Mayhem, where Mayhem is up 1-0 against Triangle Formation. If Mayhem can pick this one up, Triangle Formation is out.
Dude.
Mayhem has moved on to the finals. Again, they are battling for a base prize pool of $1,500 plus all this beautiful match arena money that you awesome people at home have raised. Thank you so much. You guys are all flippin' amazing people. and we would not be doing this without you. Again, all the money goes to the teams. None of it is for us. It's all to support them, and as you can see, they deserve it. They put so much time and effort into this game, and we just want to be able to reward them for everything that this is worth, and hopefully turn this into a career for them, which would be sweet. Notch, Shane, looking just right there. Again, are we looking for that early game aggression for Mayhem? Same thing,
yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
Now they have a little bit. I think they can thrive a little bit better in the late game, but only by a little bit, like a tiniest bit.
Okay.
Because I mean, Sevarog actually late game does it. His Q, whose name escapes me, actually does once you get it to 80 stacks, does a
Siphon.
Thank you.
Siphon
actually does a good amount of damage, and again, growth with the ability to mitigate damage at the same time build damage, which is why it's so strong. Just because of that right there. And Mad Spore Sash back on Sevarog really helps him, and the way Mad Spore Sash scales with levels now, that it actually scales. I'm not sure if
it's only plus level though. It's not. It's at max level. Once you're level 15, it's only 30 damage, energy damage.
And it's every second.
It's every second. I mean, it's still 30 damage every second that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
But before it was 7 million damage.
Yeah, it was something like that.
It just stacked
that was about
exponentially.
that squared.
Yeah, Sevarog is in this game. Looks like we got the replays ID, so I'm going to go back to the drafts, see beautiful human beings, and take a look finally at what we're going to be seeing. Again, Triangle Formation has banned out Decker, of course. Mayhem banning out Sparrow. Murdoch, Grimex, Twin Blast, Steel, and Grux on the side of Triangle Formation. And on the side of Mayhem, Murdoch, Grux, Greystone, Iggy, and Scorch, and Sevarog. Again, all you Greystoners, very, very happy today. Okay, so I want to ask it again. Predictions. Game one, we said it was going to be Triangle Formation, and Mayhem picked it. That's what's so good. That's why I'm asking you, because it's so good.
I think Triangle Formation is going to win this one. This game. I think Triangle Formation is going to win this game. Okay. I'm not I think Triangle Formation is going to bring this to a game 3.
Okay.
I want to say that, but after watching Mayhem's play, if Mayhem does what they did last game, I think Mayhem will take this, and Triangle Formation will have to fight for 3rd place.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
We're ready.
What did I just say out loud?
What did
I just say out loud?
Are you guys ready?
Yes. I'm not being biased. I feel so bad.
We can't. Don't go yet because we have to wait a minute.
Okay, we're waiting.
Because we have to wait until it's 3 minutes, so that way there's a delay.
Oh, ooh, thank you.
We got 2 minutes to talk. Good. Okay, good.
Good.
Excellent. This is fine. We can do this. So
we're trained professionals.
I want to talk about Greystone specifically. His role in that game was just be a nuisance. Just be a friggin' nuisance.
Tower dive, die twice.
Exactly. Now that was all kind of predicated with the Muriel, but the principle still applies. Where Greystone in the late game, I feel like he just was this guy that it's funny because Selwonk, when he first played the hero, before the stream and everything, Selwonk obviously we're at Epic together. Selwonk said Greystone will be strong if he does enough damage to where the team can't ignore him.
Yeah.
Right? It's an element of, we can't ignore the Greystone, right, but at the same time, if we do ignore him, he's going to kill us.
Yeah.
So if Greystone can hit that sort of critical mass where he's doing enough damage to where teams have to respect his damage, then he actually is a huge impact overall to the game. It's just you have to get there. And he is a hero. I think out of all the heroes in this game, Greystone is the worst from playing behind.
Okay. Nice.
I agree with Shane. Greystone, if he gets too far behind, he really doesn't do anything. You completely ignore him. It doesn't matter that he has 2 deaths or 1 death and he can go back to life because you just ignore him if he doesn't do enough damage.
Sure.
Blazemaster B has to farm efficiently. He has to rotate efficiently. We saw him do an incredible job last time. I'm still saying this game is 100%. I'm totally 100% is kind of high. It's as high as it can actually be. It really can't go any higher than that. The play at a big boy B on Sevarog has to be on friggin' point, or they're gonna lose it.
Notch, do you love Griever?
I love Griever, but I'd love chat to stop.
Okay.
Chat, we love it, but Notch doesn't love it that much. All right, guys, I am done downloading. We are at that 3 minutes of grace period between these two teams, so we can't have any cheating. We don't want any cheating here at the Paragon Masters. Shane, you ready?
Oh, man.
Notch, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 2 between Team Mayhem and Triangle Formation. Hey, Shane, why don't you walk me through now on the blue side of Mayhem?
Oh. Blaze Master B on the Greystone, Slops on Murdoch, Big Boy B on Severog, Live Lunatic on Iggy and Scorch, and Griever with a 3 on the Giggity Giggy. Go get 'em, Rux.
All right, Notch, Triangle Formation. Who do we got?
Bacon on Twin Blast, Chill Phil on Steel, Selwonk on Grux, Suki on Murdoch, and Easy Peasy on Grim.
So let's talk about real quickly against Severog, a guy we don't see a ton. How a good Severog player, how many stacks, what's kind of the ratio of stacks per time?
It really depends on what he's doing.
Yeah.
If he's jungling, if he's able to jungle efficiently, I mean, I'd like to see 20 plus stacks by that 10-minute mark.
Agreed.
Every 10 minutes, I'd like to see them hitting that next, 20, 40, 60, 80.
Yeah.
I saw Severog players today with the the way the jungle works and proper laning. I mean, you by that 20 minutes, you could be at 45 plus 50 stacks and be well on your way to being just a pain in the butt because you're getting all of that health. You're dealing a ton of damage. So I would like to say, at 20 minutes, I want to see 40 plus stacks on Big Boy B.
It all depends on the state of the game. If he's AFK farming in the jungle and in lanes, there's definitely an exponential factor to the moment he's able to just auto attack like twice and siphon him down. There's a big spike in his ability to do so. Kind of reminiscent. I won't compare it to Heroes, but you know who I'm talking about, Notch.
I do. I do.
So
Yes.
it all depends on the state of the game. If it's an AFK farm battle, then he could get 40 as early as 10-15 minutes. However, given the nature of their draft, I highly doubt that's going to be the case. I want to see Severog just get a couple of hit level 5, look for a certain timing with a specific item. Whatever the strategy is with the Severog, execute it exactly like to the level that they executed in game number 1.
He's at 4 right now.
Wow,
he got
so fast.
every stack on Siphon.
Wow.
Killing Bloom up. He's already doing what he needs to be doing. He's at 4 full stacks, ladies and gentlemen. I watched him do it.
One thing I want to also kind of talk about is the Iggy and Scorch, right? So we've got Live Lunatic here on Iggy and Scorch in the mid lane, and we've noticed when Iggy and Scorch players played in the past, they're fine letting the opponent push against their lane. They put their towers by their base, and they're good. They're like, cool, yeah, push me, I don't care. Like I'm gonna get all the last hits under my tower anyway. Live Lunatic, totally opposite. He's putting his towers at least, or his turrets at least in the mid lane, maybe even past mid right there. As you can see, just throws it right on the stairs against Suki. So already just showing the aggression that Mayhem wants to put against Triangle Formation.
Well, he is pushing the lane out, rotating down, picking up a jungle camp. He picked up the blue lane white jungle closest to mid lane. He gave himself what card power is he at right now? He said 6, so he went and picked up the card power. It's for him. It's about you have to buy certain items relatively quickly. I feel on Iggy.
Okay.
He's looking to pick up his. I'm assuming he's going to pick up his Tainted Magic very early. But keeping the lane pushed out allows him to do a little bit more in the jungle and allows a little bit more rotation out of him, especially when he gets level 5. He's already level 4. Once he gets level 5, keeping that lane pushed all the way down allows him to rotate to other lanes, get that flame belch from behind the enemy team, and push them back into his team. So we're going to see him keep his lane pushed pretty far forward.
This is also the second time Easy Peasy and Blaze Masters have gone head-to-head in the lane, and I would have always thought, oh, if you're Blaze Masters, right, there's no way you're gonna be probably under your tower the entire game. Easy Peasy should just be harassing you every time he can. It's a range versus melee. But that is just not the case. Blaze Master is just straight up here with Easy Peasy. He's at almost full health right now. Why do you... Is Easy Peasy purposely not poking him? Is it just super difficult, Notch or Shane? Or
I think he's purposely not poking him because the damage from the minions that Easy Peasy will take, like, if Easy Peasy lands 2 successful auto attacks on the Blaze, just doing some harassment, the amount of damage Easy Peasy will take from the minions is probably more substantial. Which is really, really interesting. That Easy Peasy isn't being more aggressive. You would think that, oh, hey, I'm, a ranged versus melee in every MOBA, no matter which MOBA you play.
Griever needs to be very careful, though. Griever went in and hit with the smash and grab. I don't think he realized...
He's dead,
I don't think he realized that Slops backed off, and he may fall here.
Oh my god, Beacon, are you that tilted?
There we go.
There he goes. He goes in there. He has to dive for it. Oh no, the creep. That's what I meant by the creep.
He also took a tower hit as well.
He did, but the creep almost took him out there.
I don't
first blood.
Slops backed off though. Slops recalled,
yeah,
and Griever went in and hit that big smash and grab onto Chill Phil, and Chill Phil was able to delay him from using his charge to the tower.
Yep.
And actually helped secure that kill. Of course, we had Suki, who doesn't miss. He landed one, boys.
He's back. He's like, new game. It's a fresh start.
He's 1 out of 5 right now. 1 out of 5.
No, I know. I totally agree. I think that was just some miscommunication on the side of Mayhem. It was, and hopefully if you're Mayhem, you can look at that right now and just kind of laugh, right?
Yes.
Like, okay. Whoo. Haha. All right. We screwed up on us, but we're still in this. But again, if on the other side, there we go. Slop's getting pretty aggressive.
Big boy. Here comes Blaze Master B. They're looking to get Selwonk. He's level 5. Barrel run out of there. Iggy Scorch lays down the Flame Belch. The long arm of the law is not gonna land. They're chasing really hard here. They got to be really careful. There's that kill. So Sevrog's able to pick up that kill. I know. They're able to pick up that kill right around that 6-minute mark. They get the blue camp. Well done. They succeeded in game number 1 with this. They're succeeding right now. However, 5-man pushing into a jungle for 1 kill in a red camp and giving all the room in the world to Easy Peasy on his Grim and Suki on his Murdoch. I don't know. If they do that again and again and only get 1 kill out of it and don't get more, they could find themselves in a very awkward situation where even though they're getting kills, the other rangers are still compensating to the fact that they're simply just being more efficient on the field. Which triangle formation, if it's one thing that they do better than else, it's just getting more efficiency out of the map.
Now,
I want to point out real quick, Big Boy B is over 20 stacks 6 minutes into the game.
Okay,
wow.
That's pretty fast.
So
he's doing way better than I said he should be doing. He's doing way.
That's a good player. That's the mark of a good Sevrog. Now he's gonna start setting the mark. You just look at Big Boy B.
I'm just gonna follow Big Boy B around the entire time.
Just follow him. Learn. Yeah. We'll give you guys replays IDs at home so you guys can go back and just watch what he does if you're interested in how to play a Sevrog. Chill Phil. Oh, picking up Slops again on that left lane.
Yeah. This is Slops needs farm more than anyone else, and for him being taken out for a second time, Triangle. I mean, if Triangle formation can give up a kill and maintain their Rangers' position in these lanes and ability to continue to farm, even if it's not effectively, but just even if it's 2/3 of the last hits like they normally would get, they're going to be in a really, really good position. Mayhem needs to stop giving up these kills. They need to not give up a tower. And that's exactly what they're doing. The response for Mayhem is way too late. Iggy and Scorch is now rotating, but he was at blue buff. And Griever actually might go down here. Chillphil's diving the tower. He's got to be careful. Chillphil is diving. Chillphil's diving. Chillphil dived. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, that's quite a large error. Beacon is in a very awkward spot. He might get taken out as well.
Oh, no.
For a second, Triangle Formation thought they were blue.
Yes.
Just for a second.
Is Beacon gonna be able to get away from this? No.
It looks like he might be. I mean, I don't think.
No, he's not. Slops is there. Slops is there. Beacon's not gonna.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, that was Chill Phil.
That was messy.
Yeah, that was messy. That was sloppy. And right as I was saying, Triangle Formation was looking much better in this game number 2. They went and did that and proved me wrong. That was a really big mess up. 2 kills on the Slops mean absolutely nothing now. They just gave Slops 2 kills right from the get-go there. He's right back in it when it comes to his progression. Yeah.
Also, I kind of want to ask you guys, looking at Mayhem's team comp from last game to this game, I know last game it was all about that early game aggression, and if they didn't get it, it was going to be over for them. Is this team comp a little more lenient on that? Do they need to be as aggressive? Yes, no?
This is a little bit more... This is definitely a little bit more lenient.
Okay.
They don't really... I mean, Sevrog is doing an absolutely incredible job farming here. They have more tankiness, and they have
easy
I think Easy Peasy's easily going to just get away from that here.
Yeah, he should be able to get out of there. Just under pressure. I mean, hey, even if you don't get the kill onto the Rangers, just, that psychological threat, making them play defensive, make them get miss more last hits than the other wars normally, just because it's difficult to last under tower sometimes. All the meanwhile, the red lane tower for Triangle Formation took a significant amount of damage. It's down to about maybe 10%. 2 minutes, the orbs are going to spawn once again. I wonder if we're going to see yet again an invasion onto the red buff from Mayhem, or if they're going to put more priority into the black buff this time, make sure they secure the black buff, and then make a timing push right down that left lane to finish off that tower. Either way, I think would be really, really smart for them to get aggressive, whether it's get the black buff and get aggressive with the tower, or go right into the jungle, go for the throat, get some kills, and pick up that red buff of Triangle Formation.
Selwonk over here on the left lane looks like he's just maybe waiting for Slops and Griever to get aggressive. And we'll see. They did have some good ward coverage. Uh-oh, live Lunatic and Easy Peasy.
You gotta be careful there. Easy Peasy's taking a lot of damage. GTFO is going to secure the kill. Oh, the turret!
Oh!
Not going to be enough. You still have to respect Grimm's ability to 1v1. He's still one of the best 1v1 Rangers in the game. Beacon gets caught out. Sevarog Root is there. Beacon's going to use his jump to get away. Slops isolated. Shieldfill's ultimate didn't hit anyone. Beacon's in a lot of trouble. Griever just needs to hit him one more time. Down he goes. This is essentially a 3v3, though. It was a 3v4. They're turning it around, though. Potentially can take this out. Selwonk gets rooted up. Slops, the long arm of the law is going to hit. Barely, not enough damage right there. He does get him, though. He is able to pick up the kill. So Slops is getting a lot of last hits in these fights. This is really good prioritization on making sure he gets the farm. Chill Phil might be the next to go as well, and Slops gets, I think that's a triple for Slops, and that's a double kill for Slops, and all of a sudden he's now at 18 card points, 1 to 2 card points ahead of a majority of Triangle Formation.
Wow. I mean, that was one of those fights, again, it kind of seemed a little scrappy to start out with, but in the end, Mayhem coming out a little bit stronger there. Chill Phil missing that ult on everyone was a huge part of that. And we've seen Steel ults be able to make or break a team fight. So many times you'll see an ult and either Steel hits it, you're like, cool, that was the game. Or if you see Steel miss it, you're like, nope, that was the game. It's one of those ults.
Yeah. So 12 minutes is here. They're going to pick up this tower without even needing the utilization of the black buff. They can pick up that black buff and elect to go somewhere else on the map, whether it's continue to push down left lane. I don't think it's a little bit too early for that. I'd love to see them just to take down tier 1 towers. I would love to see them take down mid tower, tier 1, against Triangle Formation, then do exactly what they did last game and just ward the hell out of Triangle Formation's jungle.
Sure.
This is not Triangle Formation that we've seen. They've never made the mistakes they're making tonight. Out of all of the events Shane and I have casted, they're making some huge misplays and mistakes. That being said, their farm is right on track with Team Mayhem at this moment in time. They're not losing the farm game. They have I mean, maybe 1 card power difference, but overall they're still able to stay into this game because of their farm. But they got to stop making these mistakes. Chillphil, Chillphil's another one where we don't see him miss those ultimates. We don't see him miss, 3 or 4 people. He always hits somebody, but he's missed major ultimates in both games tonight. And they need that setup to secure some of these kills.
That's why they're
just not getting it. Yeah,
you pick Steel for primarily his ultimate, secondarily his shield wall. Everything after that is just sort of, oh, hey, I can do this too. If you're not able to execute those shield slams and get high values out of them, whether it's by hitting multiple targets or by isolating a single target and bursting them down by the time the feat even has a chance to start, easy peasy, he's... Oh, wow, he barely got out in time. I didn't realize he was back.
I did not either. I was like, where'd he go? How did he just vanish?
He was so dead if he didn't back like a second earlier than that. If Griever realized he was backing, I feel like they actually killed him with a smash and grab. If instead of trying to walk around and trying to auto-attack him, if he just smashed him, grabbed him from the shadow pool, I'm pretty sure he would have been in range. Could have got the kill, but still, easy peasy backed. They're pushing this tower.
He's got black buff.
Suki's here. Are they going to be able to clean this up, though? Griever's got to be careful. Blazemaster's doing a great job, but yeah, they're going to pick up this tower, and immediately they should be able to turn right onto Suki. Easy peasy is here, though. Blazemaster B has the ultimate. They're going to have to take him down twice. If he can take down Suki prior to, that would be ideal. I think, though, this is going to be... Oh, wow. Beautiful long arm of the law right there. So they do secure the kill. And again, Slops continues to get the... I mean, they get the kills, but more importantly, they get the... Slop is picking up these kills. He's the guy who needs farm more than anyone else on the team right here. They pick up a tower, but they give up 3 in exchange for it. In the long term, assuming that Mayhem doesn't lose any towers off of 3 people dying, they're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. Taking a look at the farm here, Suki's at 24, while Slops is also at 24. So again, Slops has to maintain at least an equal, if preferably a lead, to the Rangers of his opponent on Triangle Formation. And right now, he's just barely keeping up with them.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see right now. Uh-oh, big boy. Big Bobby.
He should be able to get away unless Chillphil lands a huge ultimate. Long arm the law, not going to hit. Chillphil gets knocked under the tower. He's going to go away. Oh, no, it actually does hit Big Boy. So yeah, that is going to be the death of Big Boy. Okay, that was well done, Chillphil. Able to get that. They really needed that kill. That's 4 kills within a very small amount of time going over to Triangle Formation. And they should be able to clean up this tower. And already in game number 2, Triangle Formation is in a much better spot when they were at this stage of the game in game number 1.
Yeah, you look at last game's 15 minutes, and Mayhem had complete control over the map. They had Triangle Formation kind of running back, playing defensively, and this way Triangle Formation now taking their first tower, which I think didn't happen until like minute 30 or 35 last game.
Yeah, they're playing much better. If I'm Team Mayhem, I'm starting to get a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
they're trying to make some aggressive plays. They're just not working out. Yes, they've gotten the kills. They have a slight advantage when it comes to, they did have a slight advantage in card power. Now, again, it's back up to almost being equal. Slops has 27 card power. He's the most farmed on the map. But if Chillphil can get off tilt a little bit, start landing these ultimates, I feel like the setups for Triangle Formation are much better than the setup, the initial engage, than Team Mayhem. And that's what we need to see happen, is this initial engage has to come from Triangle Formation, and they need to be the ones that dictate these fights as of this moment in time. And I think we're going to start seeing that happen here in just a minute.
Yeah. Mid tower under some aggress, but should be able to get out just fine, clean that up well. I feel like Mayhem is now playing on the back foot, a foot that they do not want to be on. They do not want to be on the back foot. They want to be on the foot that puts them forward. Whether that foot has gout or neuropathy, doesn't matter. They need to be on that particular foot.
This all sounds really painful.
Gout's really painful. It takes Kubla Khan can't even walk because of it, and he's
Blaze Master B spinning in the mid lane.
But we look at this game from game number 1. We listen to the tone of the casters. And I'm not saying that bad, but we saw this hyper aggressive gameplay coming out of Team Mayhem. No. We saw this hyper aggressive gameplay coming out of Team Mayhem.
Yeah.
And this is a completely different game. This is a completely opposite from what we saw game number 1.
Yeah.
Triangle Formation is playing. Yes, they've made some mistakes. They're playing much better. Selwonk here is overextended. Easy peasy with that huge displace was able to knock back Live Lunatic.
They caught Slops out completely by himself in the jungle. And just took him apart. And again, Murdoch is the big linchpin of this composition. Triangle Formation, if they continue to exploit Slops being the only Ranger through whatever means that they possibly can, they will find themselves in a continually better position. 18 minutes, they're going to do the black buff, and then just no one's going to pick it up. Okay. Literally no one's going to pick it up. That's fine. It's fine. This is normal. This is perfectly normal.
We just want the card. We just want the card points. We don't need the black buff. This is Triangle Formation going, hey, guess what? We don't need your black buff to win this game. They're going to show us all. No, this is the Triangle Formation, right, that we've seen. This is the Triangle Formation that we've seen the entire season of the Paragon Masters. And again, just a reminder to everyone who's watching right now, this is the best of 3 matches at the semifinals between Mayhem and Triangle Formation. Mayhem picked up the first game. We are now in the second game. If Triangle Formation can pick this one up, it is going to go into a tie-breaker. And then we will see who one of our finalists will be here. Yeah.
Did no one pick it up? Is it still on the ground?
Yeah, it's still on the ground.
Blaze.
I think it just expired. It's after 30 seconds it expires. So they did the black buff, but they didn't pick it up. They still got the experience, but still, if I hope it doesn't come back to haunt them when they try to make a push and the tower's alive by like 2%.
Someone's like, you have black buff, right? No, I thought you had it.
Yeah.
No,
Triangle Formation is like, wait a second.
I thought you had it. We did it right.
What?
We did it right.
What?
No.
Team, hello?
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 Looking at the farm
Though
here.
at the same time, they were able to pick up the red camps. So that they picked up the black buff, and then they went and immediately rotated the red, picked up the red, so on and so forth. So that's good. Mayhem is pushing down a tier 2 tower. They were looking to get aggressive. They're aggressive right now. They found oh wow, actually Beacon took out Sevarog, but 1-for-1 so far. Beacon for the Sevarog. They should be able to get Suki as well. 3-man knockback. Holy cow! Can Suki get out of here? No. Chillfill. Can he do it? There's the shockwave. Beautiful long arm by the law right there from Slops. So. That's exactly what Mayhem needed to do to get themselves back into this. They got 2 kills. They need more. Blaze Master B saving the life of Lunatic there. They need more. They need to get this tier 1 tower. They need to get another kill. They need to continue to take away the vision and make triangle formation uncomfortable. Make triangle formation uncomfortable no matter where they are on the map. That's what they did in game number 1, and they have not been able to produce that in game number 2 at all. Triangle formation is feeling much. They just gave up 2 kills, yeah, but even still, they're not losing towers. They still feel safe within their jungle. The Rangers can fall back to that safety within the confines of their jungle. Let the lanes push out into their favor, clean it up, rinse and repeat. And again, that Triple Ranger composition still thrives in the late game if they can get there, and they're on a much better path to getting there.
Now,
This is Triangle Formation as of right now just needs to continue what they're doing.
Yeah, agreed.
Yes, they just gave up 2 kills, like Shane just said, but honestly, just continue playing the way they're playing right now. We're starting to see this hyper aggressive gameplay come out of Team Mayhem, and that's exactly what they need to do. They need to continue to get aggressive. But if Triangle Formation keeps doing what they're doing, continue to farm up, they're going to give themselves that advantage late game again with the Triple Ranger comp. But it comes down to not giving up objectives for free, like this tier 1 tower here.
Happening.
Yep, that's
So what I said, basically what I just said, don't do what I did. They need to stop doing what they're doing right now. And they need to continue to get aggressive. They got a huge smash grab on a Blaze Master B. Blaze Master B is going to be able to leap away. Great displace by Easy Peasy, but they have to kill Blaze Master B twice here.
They might. Are they thinking about re-engaging? Here comes Slops. They need Slops to take a fight. Blaze Master B is doing what he can. He's trying to be a nuisance. He's going to go down. Longer the alarm hits 2. It doesn't take it away all, but it hits 2. It makes Beacon very hesitant to potentially to go into this fight. Smasher grab hits Suki. He was looking for Beacon, but he's going to be okay with that. Griever dishing the damage out on Suki. Slops is going to the flank. He's going around. He's gotten across the perimeter. The shield slam is going to be 1 minute too late. Chillfill was too far forward and allowed his Rangers to get cleaned up. Beautifully done by Team Mayhem. They're turning this around somehow. Someone is looking for the kill on the Murdoch. He does pick it up, but he's going to die for his sins. And wow, that was such a huge turnaround right there from Mayhem, all because Slops completely circumvented the front line of Triangle Formation, went over to Suki, took him out. Beautifully done by Mayhem. Chillfill, the shield slam was a little bit too late. If it was half a second earlier, Suki might have lived there. But
right.
I think Chillfill is getting a little bit too tunnel visioned in these team fights, to be perfectly honest. I think if he fell back a couple of steps and was able to be protecting his Rangers a little bit better, that team fight could have gotten their favor.
That's still got to feel, though, so good. That's got to feel good for Mayhem. But also, on the point of you're kind of not, this isn't the repeat of last game, so maybe they're not as hyped. They might have been questioning, we're not doing as good as last time. Every fight, every win for them has got to feel huge, especially against Triangle Formation right now. We're into that 22-minute mark in that mid-game. We'll see what happens. Again, late
Double
game,
deuce.
still not Shane, giving team comp 60 card points over to the side of Triangle Formation.
I want to say yes, but the way they're playing right now, I don't know.
Okay.
And they're making huge mistakes. Chillfill just let his Rangers die. He was way overextended. He's been way overextended in 2 of these big team fights, and he's let his Rangers die. He's missing shockwaves. He's missing ultimates. If they continue to play this way, this game is going to go to Mayhem, and Triangle Formation is going to have to fight for 3rd.
Now, with that being said, Triangle Formation still, that was their worst fight of the game by quite a bit right there. But as far as the farm goes, Slops
still
is one card. He's still maintaining that card level lead that they have to. Like, I think Slops has to maintain a lead against the other Rangers for him to feel comfortable right now, because he's the only Ranger. He has to feel comfortable in going into situations where it's essentially a 1v2, and he knows he's going to do more damage, he's going to be able to live longer, so on and so forth. If he is scared to go in on the back line I feel like that they're never going to have the opportunities to take these team fights in a decisive capability. You can't count on Triangle for me. You can't win a game by counting on your opponents to make a long series of mistakes, especially with the caliber that we've seen. But
Triangle formation, they're going to back off. I mean, they're getting aggressive. They need to make some decisive plays here. They need to get some kills. They need to be careful though. I mean, look at Griever, Lunatic. They've got their Sowonk's in a weird spot right now. They could have just.
He's in a bad spot, boys. We're in a bad spot, boys.
We're in a bad spot, boys. I mean, this is like he's just getting picked off. He's out. He's alone.
Wow.
He's dead. He's gonna go down here. Can Triangle Formation turn this around? I don't think so, because Easy Peasy is getting so greedy on the slops. He's out of formation. Chillfield dives a tower by himself. They're putting so much into trying to take off this Murdoch that they're getting absolutely destroyed right here. They're able to pick up the kill on to Easy Peasy. Long Arm of the Law is going to land onto Suki. Blaze Master B is going to just... I don't want to use your ult for nothing right there, but still... I think they know that Murdoch is a huge problem, and if they can kill the Murdoch, they can win the team fights. But they can't tunnel vision. They just want... That's the best way to describe that team fight right there. Triangle Formation is tunnel visioning slops, and they're getting absolutely riggedy wrecked because of it.
This is not Triangle Formation we've seen in the past.
No.
Those are the mistakes we're talking about. I mean, they committed 4 people to slops, or 3 people to slops. Chillfield completely whiffed his ultimate, took a tower shot, while the rest of his team is just being killed in the backline. Beacon's trying to defend this tower here. He's going to get Blaze Master B and drop the ultimate. Yep. Griever's going to hit him with the smash and grab, but this is a hard defense, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do it.
Slops is probably going to go down to Suki. Suki almost dies to Slops, but Slops was able to sacrifice his life for 2 tier 1 towers right here. Triangle Formation are probably going to get a handful of kills. Easy Peasy picks it up right there as they both go down at literally the exact same time. But
GTFO right there.
Yeah. So 5 kills of Triangle Formation, but the amount of map control they gave up for it, quite significant. I would love to see them immediately go to Orb Prime.
Yeah. Do you OP right now?
I think you do. You got to make bold plays right here. I think they got to be bold. They got to play with confidence, and that's exactly what they're going to do. I like this call. I really, really like this call.
Yeah, this is a very smart play out of these guys right here. We don't have lifesteal. At this time, we'd start to see a couple people. Well, I take that back. Suki's starting to pick up a little bit of lifesteal. Is anybody else on his team picking it up? As of right now, no. But they have to do this. They have to kill this quickly. It's only a level 2. All 5 are here. They should be able to pick it up. And then they need to make this slow turn in. On their team, I would give this to either Suki or Easy Peasy. I mean, even Beacon, I guess, is at 39 card power. But give it to one of your Rangers, protect them, and allow them to do work. Because that's really what needs to happen as at this moment in time. So this is a great call out of them. They've got it uncontested. They get that huge influx of card power, 1,200 card power. It puts Suki at 42 card power. I mean, this is put this on Suki and protect Suki and let him do work.
I like this. Suki's going lifesteal now. Suki didn't go lifesteal last game.
He did not.
Now he's going lifesteal. I think just the tiniest bit of lifesteal is going to go a long way here. So he's going to get 20 points of lifesteal. He already is significantly tanky because he has that tempered plate, which the Ranger players at Triangle Formation, even prior to this patch, were already consistently building armor mitigation on their Rangers. Easy Peasy was a huge proponent of it. And now I think that's going to become the standard. I think it's going to be Rangers cannot play so greedy to where they can just go pure offensive stats and expect to be able to live in these team fights, which I'm glad. I like that they're what they called stat tension. That creates stat tension, and you can't just have this one-track mind just going to go damage and win the game. I got to say it, guys. 0.29, a lot of people were, preaching doomsday. This patch so far as the competitive level, the best team, is Triple Ranger now officially too greedy of a composition to run?
Sure.
It might possibly be. It might possibly be. When you go Triple Ranger, do you put so much investment into the late game that you just can't simply get there against any team that knows what they're doing? If Mayhem can take out Triangle Formation 2-0, that's going to be a resonating statement that will speak volumes as to the meta and how far it has shifted with just this patch.
Absolutely. Well, I was just going to ask to see if you think... Selwyn was looking for that flank. Look at those
sexy shoulders on Big Boy B. He's at 80 right now.
That's 60.
That's 80.
That's 60.
He's got the
That's
big
60.
spikes.
That's 60.
That's 80.
All right, what
On
do
my
you,
screen.
Oh, that is 60. It's 60.
what do you
I'm
guys
sorry.
think,
Nailed it.
chat? 60
Look
or
around.
80? Look at those.
I
I
know.
thought he had the big ones. His stupid nameplate was in the way.
Nameplate. Hashtag blame the nameplate.
Hashtag blame the
disabled-
nameplate.
Disabled nameplate.
If
So
I could, I would.
here comes the slow siege. Initiation.
Oh, wow.
Slops. See what I mean? They're trying to put so much into Slops.
They are.
GTFO already on cooldown onto Slops. There's the route onto Suki. Big Boy's kind of an awkward position. So is Suki, though. Chill Phil has got to be careful. Blaze Master B is just in there. Here comes Flank with the Flame Belch. They're looking to do a lot of damage. Blaze Master B already in a lot of duress. Selwonk is so separated. Can they focus him down? Slops keeps hitting him with those autos. Blaze Master B is about to get popped up into that ultimate. Is there any way to bring them back into that so they get knocked up? It's not going to happen. They avoid the ultimate. Blaze Master B is going to get taken out very quickly. They do take him down. This is looking good for Triangle Formation. Chill Phil, the shield slam, finally hits the target they were looking for, but he's so very low. One auto attack, one buckshot from Slops, and he's going to go down. So it's a 1 for 2 so far. It's only the steal. The long arm of the law is going to go down, and down goes the Griever Grux. This Big Boy somehow still alive. Easy peasy. Can they turn in this Orb Prime? Slops, though, goes in there and takes him out. Can he take out Suki the Devourer? Can he do it? Suki, oh, this is going to be so close. Slops! Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, making a statement right there. He just went against two of the best Rangers in the game at such low HP and showed him who's boss.
Wow. That was ridiculous. I mean, I could see him picking up one, but right there, the 1v1 against the Twin Blast. Sorry, against his mirror against Suki and the Murdoch and taking him down as well is absolutely incredible. Triangle Formation gonna pick up a tier 2 here. Will they have enough pressure to push on to the inhibitor? It looks like they're out of minions. Looks like they're just gonna back off.
Slops the boss, ladies and gentlemen.
Slops the boss. I love it. I love it.
From this day forward, he shall hence be known as Slops the boss.
Slops the boss,
what
ladies and
a
gentlemen.
play. And don't forget that Triangle Formation have their prime cards activated. Or did they?
No,
Sure
I don't think it was activated when Slops.
Oh, Slops the boss and Big Boy. Looking for
You better Slops. Slops has got that swagger online, man.
Yeah.
He's feeling so good.
He's on.
Again, that's what I meant. Why Slops has to be more farmed than the enemy Rangers, because then he can make gigantic plays. If that's even farm, Suki would have killed him right then and there. But Slops, I love his build as well. He is going a little bit tanky.
What happened? They don't have the buff at all, by the way. They never got that turned in.
They didn't?
Yeah.
Oh
No.
my gosh. Triangle Formation missing an OP turn in. Did it just expired the time?
It just expired.
Time
It
expired.
was on the Baconator, and he wasn't able to get it turned in.
Super unfortunate for them right there.
Still,
They got a tier 2 tower. It was a great defense coming out of Team Mayhem. Triangle Formation was able to pick up the tier 2 tower. They were able to secure kills. They're starting to. They are a little bit behind, but it's not anything crazy right now. Slops is most farmed on the map with 54 card power.
welcome
but
back, Marty.
Suki and Beacon are right behind him, both with 48 card power. Lifesteal was not doing anything for Suki, by the way.
No, Slops has lifesteal too, though. He has touch thieves.
Does he?
He does.
I didn't see that. My mistake.
He does. So
That's why
let's
I
take a
stayed in
this is interesting. So is Touch of Thieves worth it? Well, for 10 card points, Suki has the exact same amount of stats that Touch of Thieves is. So pretty much Touch of Thieves is just, I think, is just a
Interesting.
they're literally the same. You get the same amount of value out of them. I think it's just a matter of,
1.8
hey, do you want to
increase.
get the cool?
I didn't even notice that till you called that out. They're literally the exact same card, except one's blue and the other's universe.
I go with Vital Tap because it has that cool little like medical looking like it looks like a little medical like
look at
surgeon looking thing. Something you see in an operating room or
I
something.
feel like
like
you're
that.
about to be jacked into the Matrix.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you picked that one up and you're gone. You took the
You're
red
jacked
pill.
into the Matrix, boys.
Blue pill? Blue pill? Red pill? Blue pill?
The blue pill. It's the orange pill.
Orange pill?
It's the
It's
orange
for Triangle Formation. It's the orange pill.
Triangle Formation's taking the orange pill right now.
Definitely. So Mayhem
Aw,
Gaming,
big boy, look
with
at those
this
soldiers.
two unorthodox compositions, are coming out here and just being. I love how bold they're being. I love it. I love boldness. I like my team compositions like I like my coffee.
Yeah. Orange.
Bitter,
Wait.
full of caffeine, and bold. Absolutely love it.
Why is Mayhem bitter? Did I miss something?
No. Oh yeah, that makes. Yeah, hold on. Wait.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying if they
I
are
missed
bitter.
something?
I'm just saying if they are bitter, I will
Why
like
is
them
Mayhem
more.
bitter?
That's all.
Oh, you like bitter Mayhem. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
I see.
So Triangle Formation right now Triangle formation right now. We're feeling good. If we're triangle formation, yes, we didn't get the turn in. Yes, we got some kills, but we did something. We did a thing. The thing helped us.
We did a thing.
We did a thing. We got a tower down.
We didn't lose.
Thing. Not all 5 of us died, which is incredibly important.
Any game plan is predicated upon making sure we don't all die.
Oh my god.
Right. Okay.
If you're in a game,
but if I'm triangle formation, I'm feeling good, and I'm looking for the next kill. When do we get the next kill? When do we do the next team engagement? That has to be on their mind right now. When are we going to engage? They have to engage. Someone did point out in chat. Vital Tap actually gives you 200 additional health. No, it doesn't. They're the exact same card. You're all wrong.
The exact same one. The exact same one. The thing about Vital Tap is you don't have to wait to get 10 card points to start building it up. So you start building up those stats a little bit earlier. But if it depends on the sort of build that you're going and which order you're going. Where if you go with the Touch of Thieves by selling a lesser item and then you just pick up Touch of Thieves right away, it's just. I mean, you could say Vital Tap might give you like a couple more minutes of slightly more stats, but when it comes in the long run, they're both literally the exact same items. It's just a personal preference on which one you like more, I think.
Well,
and don't forget, not everyone has Vital Tap. Everyone once they get at a certain level in Paragon, their account level gets Touch of Thieves. So it also might be a fact of if you don't have Vital Tap, that's a good default to
well, I think
fall
you're
back
talking about on Vital Tap, you get the 300 health, a 20 lifesteal, but you get a fully upgraded bonus of 200 additional health on Vital Tap.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, but to a maximum of 300 health. When you get the upgraded bonus, you get a total of 300 health from it.
Yeah, you don't get the 200 health right away. It's 300 health. It's literally the exact same card.
All right, except a lot of action going on over here, Blaze Master.
Yeah. Selwonk, got to be trouble. Blaze Master B is just in there. Big Boy B knocks Selwonk back into a very awkward position right behind the back line with Beacon. Look at this is what I mean. Blaze Master B is just being a nuisance. They're ignoring him, but they take out Griever. Very important target for them to take out. And I think, Mayhem is just in retreat mode. They're saying, just get out. Don't give up any more kills. Orb Prime might be responding. Blaze Master B should be going down here unless he pulls some crazy maneuvers. Yeah, he's going to
I know. He's dead.
Bye, Blaze Master. Goodbye.
So, 2 down.
He's dead because that ultimate puts all of your abilities on a 5-second cooldown, which is stupid. Epic.
You are on the dev team now, Notch. So
I am on the dev team.
Yeah, change that, Notch. Come on. You have the power.
The Orb Prime's up in 30 seconds. Thankfully, the 2 very important heroes when it comes to dealing with pushes, and Murdoch and Iggy, are still alive. I don't know if Triangle Formation is going to have enough time to take down the Orb Prime. Grux will be back on the field, and Greystone will be back momentarily. So I think right now, just push a mid-tier 1, get mid-tier 1, be happy with that exchange.
Mid-tier 2.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little sketchy because Griever's going to be back on the field. So yeah, they're going to fall back.
Do they see Big Boy B over here, who's very low in the jungle? They do, but he's starting to back off. I don't know if they're going to be able to pick him up. Big Boy B needs to be careful. They are going to go for the Orb Prime.
So probably it's going to take Greystone a total of what, about 20 to 30 seconds to get here. Though that Orb Prime is going down much faster than I thought it would.
Yeah, level 3.
Selwonk, he's in the shield. Selwonk and Showfill are setting up a perimeter to zone out anyone that tries to contend this. Orb Prime down to about 1/3 HP. Team Mayhem, are they hesitating or are they just giving this up? I think they're just
giving this up.
Yeah, they're giving this up and then make a defense or try to do a counter push here.
Unless Chillfill dies.
Nah, Chillfill's going to be able to get away here. Unless Slops has something to say with it. Yeah, so they're going to make their stand at the turn-in. The last time the turn-in went down, Slops showed one of the best 1v2
we've seen.
Slop was anointed as the official boss of Paragon. So
he got promoted literally the last time this happened.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. Mayhem, though with that being said, I think Mayhem played that particular team fight that we're speaking of really poorly and still came out of it in a somewhat okay position. They only gave up a tier 2 tower for it.
Tier 1 tower.
Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of talked about Mayhem being this comp that they're running right now, being a little more lenient into the late game as their one before. So we're kind of seeing that again. 38 minutes. We're almost at that 40-minute mark. So we're definitely getting to that late game, pulling up the card points. I mean, we've got Slops at 60. So first one to hit 60 is Slops the boss. Makes sense, right? He's the boss.
Yeah.
He's got to have the card points. And following closely, you've got Beacon at 57. You got Suki at 57. And so card points still relatively even here. Chill Phil, though, with 36. Oh, I guess Griever also is 36 too. So yeah, seems pretty even across the board.
Yeah.
Looking at as far as style, as far as just kind of your gut reactions right now, who is ahead?
I don't think anybody's ahead. I think
this
they're
is
pretty even
very-
right now.
Just super even.
I mean,
All right.
In every metric.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
Like Mayhem has one extra tier 2 tower, but as far as the farm goes, the CS is slightly in favor of triangle formation, only about 20, which 40 minutes into the game is like completely negligible. GTFO, easy peasy, has such liberal
He does.
GTFO.
He just throws it out there. You
He's
get a
just like,
GTFO,
suck it.
and you
Suck
get
my-
a GTFO. Yeah, it's Oprah. Oprah.
Oh, here goes
the
Selwonk
GTFOs.
on the live lunatic. Selwonk is just literally running around in circles. Blaze Master B in the thick of it, looking for Griever. He was looking for Slops. They keep trying to find Slops. The moment Slops shows up, Selwonk turns and trying to get him. Blaze Master B has gone down for the first time. Selwonk's very low, long on the law. Is going to take Chill out. The shield slam is going to be there. It is going to hit Slops. Down goes Blaze Master though. Can they get Slops out? Chill does get taken out, but can they take him out? If they can take out Murdoch, it's going to be huge. Oh no! He actually knocks Beacon into him. Slops made a big play before, but going up against a Twin Blast with the Orb Prime is not a very favorable situation. Suki takes out Live Lunatic on the Iggy and Scorch as well. That's the triangle formation we know. That is what they needed to do in game number 1 and all the way up into this moment in game number 2. They're going to get an hitter off of this.
Could be game.
Yeah, they might be able just to end the game outright off of this.
This could be game. You've got 3 Rangers with Orb Prime up. You've got a minion wave with you. You've got lifesteal. It's not like they're in danger of dying here because they're just going to lifesteal
Look
their
at
health
Suki
back
heal.
up.
Look at that.
Yeah, unless Beacon just keeps stealing the minions from Suki. This could be GG.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to, man. With 3 Rangers with the Prime card, yeah, that's game. I think that's Triangle Formation. Bring this to a game number 3. This was not an easy game for Triangle Formation to win. This was I mean, Mayhem was in it for quite a while. But I think Triangle Formation just recognized...
There it is.
Triangle Formation adapted to this strategy. And this is what I was afraid of, Notch. This is what I was afraid of, was Triangle Formation was able to adapt to this sort of style. That now, what is Mayhem's next play here? Are they is this a one-trick pony? Or can they fall back on what could be considered something more traditional? Or do they have a secondary sort of pocket composition they're going to pull out here and again try to catch Triangle Formation with their metaphorical pants down?
I want them to do what they did in game 1. I want to see a similar draft to what we saw with game 1. I mean, game 2's draft, yes, it was effective early game, but we got to the point again where you get to that mid-late game where Triangle Formation came online.
Yeah.
Their 3 Rangers were able to just do more overall. And I don't think there was enough early game aggression. Sevarog just takes, yes, I mean, at 20 minutes he was at, 80 stacks or whatever, 60 stacks, but
yeah, he was doing doing well.
He was doing great.
Yeah.
But you have to just spend so much time farming that it really takes him out. I don't think Triangle Formation capitalized on that very much, but I would love to see. It didn't allow them to use that early game aggression like we would have liked to see.
Still, but again, like Shane was saying, not an easy game for Triangle Formation to win. We still
Not at
saw
all.
them in the beginning making some mistakes that we just have not seen them make this entire series. But we'll see if that was kind of like the game to take the win, to kind of take a breath and sit back. And I am super excited, ladies and gentlemen. This is going into game number 3 between Triangle Formation and Mayhem. Whoever wins this next game will be one of our finalists and one step closer to the first place of the Paragon Masters. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back.